All right, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? I gotta adjust all my volumes again. I haven't streamed in a week, so I want to make sure everything's good. Let's see. That should be fine at 45. If you're watching the stream, let me know if something's off with the audio. You know, if the music's too loud, too quiet, something like that. It's always great to have feedback from the audience, you know? A lot easier to maintain that way. You know, I can't really hear how it sounds on the stream itself while I'm streaming. So, hold on. Okay, it's just with linking. Linking is messed up, I guess, right now. So I'm just now logging in for the first time today because I was remodeling my game room. I don't know if you can see behind me, the other foam panels are gone. Crazy, I know. It's intense. Let's see. I am here, so I need to go north and west. Get to the town. Let's see if I can get a... Where's my mouse? There, let's see if I can get an aquifer group going. And yeah, that'll be about it tonight. Just trying to do aquifer. I probably have to ask a world chat. Just wanted to give my guild a chance first. You know, always best to get as many guildies together as we can. All right, you gotta see what the town's at here. But yeah, new paneling, man, I like it. I'm probably gonna have to mess with the lighting a little bit. Witcher, what's up, man? I am level 19, so I'm gonna try on this character. I've got a 19, a 12, and an 11. So my next goal is to get this character to 20, and then the other two to 15. So crafting's going good. I think I've got most crafting almost to 20. So I'm getting there. Don't get to play as much as I would like, but I'm getting there. So what about you, man? Yo, you haven't tanked for me in a minute. I might have to adjust the brightness on these lights because let's see if I can get them to reflect off those gray pads a little bit more. Witcher, you want to run aquifer with me? Let me see if there's any groups. They should pop up once I say I'm 19. You're 19 as well, haven't played in a while. Oh man, come on, you gotta come back, bro. I need you, man. You know what? We were struggling the other night to find a tank. I think it was last night, actually. And I was wondering if, ooh, full group. Okay, cool. I was wondering if it'd be better if I just leveled my tank, you know? Oh, the town's right up here. If I can avoid the exiles. Yeah, those panels look a little dark. Hold on. This is bright, right? Ah, no, that's not brightness. Shit. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to go and do it on my phone. It has the brightness symbol on it, but I guess it's not brightness. Yeah, it's only got like 3 modes. I have to do it on my phone. Damn it. Oh no, I don't have this one set up. Well, I just sabotaged my own stream. That's so funny, dude. Oh, okay. I think I got it. Okay. Yeah. That's close enough. Close enough to what it was. But at least now I know I gotta go back in there and set it up again on my new phone. Harder to get a group as a tank than a healer DPS. Also, the amount of silver you spend a night is more than you make. Repairs kill your count. Ooh, that's a good point, my friend. That is a good point. All right. Well, I lost my bag the other night. It had a bunch of counterweights and ground torches, so I don't even know what I'm going to bring with me. I guess nothing. Some food and tea. That's about all I got. We'll put these in there for one of my other characters. I can sell these other ones. Before I go, get that inventory nice and emptied out. Get that silver put in the bank, you know. Don't want to take that with you. Almost got 2 gold. So that's dope. But yeah. Ugh. I can't tell if that thing is changing behind me or not. Ugh. All right, let me make sure no one was trying to talk to me. Sometimes people try to talk to me in world chat. Okay, I think I'm good. Let's see. Yes, I know where I'm at. But yeah, that thing about the repairs, man, it kind of sucks. Like, I wish we didn't have to spend so much on repairs. It doesn't tend to be as bad for a DPS, so like that's something I had not really thought of before. So I'm glad you brought that up. But yeah, makes me glad I'm a DPS. I just have to have a tank friend, you know what I mean? That's all I need, really. Let me make sure this is okay. Oh, and I had to turn my graphics down yesterday for whatever reason. The my computer's just overheating like crazy. So I don't know, since the last patch, I don't know if they changed something or what, but it seems like it just wasn't running as good. And yeah, I had to turn down the vegetation and the clouds and all that. So doesn't look quite as good as it did, but the main stuff is still there. You know, still excuse me, still like ultra textures and stuff like that. Yeah. All right, on our way over here. Still looks better than your potato. You're running the game on a 5600G with no graphics card. Damn, okay. I've got an i7 7800X and an MSI 5700 XT Gaming X. So just a lot of X's. I have all the X's. Yeah, I just changed my gate a little bit, so I'm hoping all my X and S sounds come through without being overbearing. Sometimes if you set your gate too high, then your S's and X's get turned into THs, and you know, doesn't quite work. Ooh, I should cross. Ooh, is that a good spot? You gotta stay away from that croc. You don't want me to croc in the water, I promise. Please, God, no crocs in the water. So hope everyone's enjoying the new patch. Not really a huge deal to me as of right now, except for the we've been calling them world bosses. I think that might be a misconception. I don't think we should be calling them world bosses. They're just big ads, big mobs. Large trash, perhaps we could call them that. Man, I wonder if it would have been faster to stay on that side, because aquifer is kind of close to that side, but oh well. But yeah, they got these big mobs now that walk around, and they're higher level than the zone that they're in. But if you're an appropriate level to fight it, it's really easy. I mean, you still need a group. It's a 3-chev, but you get 3 or 4 people, it's no problem. And they don't drop gear, or at least the one that we killed does not drop gear. There's sorry, there's an elder grizzly in Northreach, and I know I killed it once, and somebody else I know killed it once, and no gear either time. It's just tier 3 regents, so not like a huge deal. Cool, but not like a really big deal. It definitely adds oh my god, sorry. It definitely adds flavor to the game. That's about it. You sold your 1080 Ti to buy a 4060, but then they canceled them, and you're not about to spend 4090 money. The 4080 seems too expensive for what they are. When's the last time you checked? Because from what I hear, the prices of everything have pretty much gone down recently. I mean, I'm not sure how much. I haven't really been looking myself, but you might want to, if you haven't checked recently, you might just want to double check. Ooh, I looked directly into my light. That's never a good idea. And now I'm blind. Load, man. How come it takes so long to load when I'm running this on an SSD? Like, shouldn't it be faster? Like, doesn't SSD stand for slows things faster? What the hell? Hey man, what are these guys doing? You guys just standing around while the Meyer kicks the shit out of that guy? Oh, I didn't mean to use my shit. I didn't mean to use that. I'm not going to use that either. I'll try to conserve some of my regents, but I probably will need to use my numbing agent. Might just buy a 3080 or one of the 6000 series. Yeah. I think those are at like a real good price right now, from what I've heard. So don't take my word for it for sure, because I haven't personally, looked. But from what I've heard, they're all good prices right now. Yeah, I was looking at, I want to buy a computer for my kid, and I've never built a computer. I think it would be cool to buy the parts and put it together, together, like for us to do that together, like build it together. But I'm worried that I would mess it up, and then it's like, oh, sorry, I destroyed the new computer. Nope, can't afford more parts, sorry. So that would be bad. But I was looking at the sites that, like, I think I got mine off CyberPower like years ago, but They're like Legos. Yeah, I'm just worried. I'm not very like gentle. I don't have a lot of finesse, you know, so I'm worried about like the CPU. I've never done a CPU. I'm worried about like bending pins and stuff like that. You know, I have a hard time even typing because I got like these big clunky hands. Yeah, it drives me crazy. Like I had a hard time even like switching GPUs, just getting my hands in there can be difficult for me. So I mean, it might just be me having him use his tiny hands and me being like, do this and that, you know, that might work. But the Meyer killed the group that just went. That's funny. But yeah, I don't know. I've been looking at some of the like the pre-builds or the ones that they like build on stream. Like maybe I could buy one and just not have it built on stream. Like just don't build it on stream. Just send it to me. Just build it and send it to me. But I mean, yeah, clearly the cheapest thing you can do is just buy the parts. But it just, I think I would be more comfortable doing that if it was a new computer for myself or parts for my computer. I would feel really bad if I messed something up, if I was like trying to give him a computer as like a present, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, okay, we're still missing one. So, how's everyone doing? We got some time to kill. Just waiting on this guy. Did you notice my new paneling? I actually, what's funny is I didn't finish. I only did the section you can see on camera, and then all around it is just bare wall. I haven't finished it. I ran out of time because I started at like 5 p.m. or no, it was like 5:30, and I did it for like 2 hours. I had to tear off all the old stuff, and it was glued, so I had to use like a scraper, like I got a scraper for like removing carpet padding, and I was scraping them off the wall, and then I had to take a sander and come back and sand to get all the little pieces and everything off. So, you know, it is what it is. It took a long time. Putting on the new ones was fast and easy. They go together really well with the shape and everything. Much better than the square panels that I was using. The problem with those square panels is that the different colored ones were different sizes. They're not supposed to be different sizes. And they're not very different. They're just like a little bit different. So it was really aggravating trying to get them to line up, you know? Now with these, I could only get black and gray for the ones that were on sale. I wasn't gonna go buy the really expensive ones, but these were the ones that were on sale. And they were sold out of blue ones, so I just got black and gray. I was like, fuck it. I'll shine a blue light on them. You know? I was kind of hoping that the blue light would have more of an effect, but like I said, I gotta hook them back up to my phone. They're not hooked up to my new phone. And I gotta remember how to do it. And then I can mess with all the brightness and everything. But that'll be cool. Honestly, I kind of want to redo my whole setup, but the only thing I could change is if I got a different arm for my top monitor to make it go higher, and then lifted this, and then I could switch the top one over and move the camera over so it was more from this angle, so you only got, you know, a little bit of the shelf and more of the corner. But I'm not sure I want to, and it would be spending more money on the monitor, new monitor arm. All right, yeah, let's start clearing, bro. Come on, let's do it. Oh, this guy's got the same helmet as me. Whoop 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 whoop. Helmet bros. They're talking about some quest healing offhand. I don't know. But what's annoying about Aquifer now is that everyone's figured out the camp spot. So every time you go in, everyone's going to be camping in the camp spot, you know? That's just what it is. And, I mean, you can get plenty of XP just running around, but the name, they're always at that camp spot, so pretty much, yeah, you might find one here or there, but this guy's got like a pretty big shield. Hey, we found an enemy. Cool. Let's see how many people are in here. 18. So that's 3 groups, basically. Even though we're missing one, so I guess there's just like one random extra for some reason. Probably trying to get his bag or something. Half a 55-gallon drum. Hold on, what was I talking about? What's the 55-gallon drum for? Oh shit, why are they going in different directions? Oh, his shield, right. Yeah, you're right, dude. It does look like that. Well, more like a, well, yeah, maybe a half. Maybe like a quarter. Just like a little bit less than half, but yeah. Yeah, basically, huh? It's pretty much what it is. So we only have, okay, there's number 5. What the hell is his offhand? They said it was a plus healing offhand, but I don't know what it is. It's like a wand or something. That's what it looks like a one-handed wand. I didn't even know that they had those. Dude, I had no idea they had one-handed wands. That's crazy. Maybe the Scepter of Silver. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Maybe. I didn't even know they had scepters. I had no idea. I can't use my aggro mitigation, bro. Oh, he's stunned anyways. That's why I didn't rip. He got slept. Boop, 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 boop. I guess we're gonna clear this little zone. Kill the small one first. What is everybody? Brigand, Warlord, Warden, Sentinel, okay. So full metal, or full healer is the Warlord. I don't know why I said full metal. And Monk right there is the Sentinel. Sentinel is like Cleric, sort of, right? It's like the heavier armor, more like battle healer. I love my Warlord, but Warlord is like Bard, basically. Scepters look better than the banners, but I don't know how good they are. I like the banners. I'm not sure if I'm really in the minority there, but I personally like the banners. I think they're cool. This guy's going kind of quick stamina wise. Most people did not have full stamina. Hey, Danica joins us. Alrighty, that's good. The tank is, oh, there it is. Maybe he was changing it out or something. I was about to say, why is the tank not wearing chest armor? But I guess he is. I think he just changed it. I wonder if he's got different builds for like different armor weights or something, like if he's got an overweight build, because I've thought about doing that. You think banners would be cool if they had a better animation? The way they're always blowing in the wind, no matter what angle they're at, is weird. Yeah, well, yeah, but you gotta manage your expectations a little bit. Remember, small indie dev team, and this is made in Unity. All right, let's not ask for too much. You just gotta manage your expectations a little bit. The fact that the banners are blowing and not just stiff cardboard, I think is something worth noting, you know? Man, I'm gonna keep drinking water the whole time. I'm gonna have to pee real quick. Can't see shit. That's better. Just go and greet everything. Oh no, buddy. What have you done? Alright, let's kill the lower one here. Yeah, they slept the other one. Can't spam assault too much right now because I can't use my follow through combo. I got her. Are we attacking? I don't want to be the one that wakes her up. All right. Cool. I'm gonna hit her from the side here. Don't want to use that last 20%. I'm doing okay hits without counterweight, but it's definitely better with a counterweight. For sure. I need to get on my woodworker and actually I think I've got a bunch in the bank. I just got to go to the shared bank. I didn't even go to the city today at all. It's fine. I mean, I don't need it to clear, you know. Trust me, I'm doing plenty of DPS. I just could be doing more. And ripping more aggro. That's kind of what one of the things for me that I've struggled with is, you know, I've always been like a you know, like running parsers and shit, trying to do max DPS, and then this game it's like, don't do too much. You gotta manage that DPS, son. You can't just go all out because these tanks cannot handle it. Every once in a while you find a tank that can actually hold aggro, but it's hard to do if y'all are the same level. I'm really not even that well geared anymore. I've got a pretty strong weapon, but it's level 15 weapon, you know. I'm gonna hit level 20 by this weekend probably. So I have to get a level 20 weapon. Can't hardly see. All right. Bleeder. I'm not gonna do my combo. She's almost dead anyways. I didn't even get my advantage strike off. Or is there another one? Oh, yes there is. Wow, I cannot see that one. Okay, I'm in the front. I need to get to the side. There we go. Hey, big hit. Man, were they all empty? Jeez, hey man, this guy is just going. He's like, fuck stamina, bro. Who needs stamina? What is stamina? Don't need that shit. Like, okay, I guess I'll just auto attack. What do you want from me? Why didn't even bother bleeding this thing? Oh, okay. Got a recurver. Unreal. All that for that one big hit. Can't see. There we go. Oh, how am I in the front? There we go. Do my follow through combo. Ah, shit. All right. Really, the tank should have pulled that one back a little bit, but you know, it's fine. It is what it is. Ugh, check my Discord. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I thought this guy was going to run aquifer with me, but nope. It doesn't matter now. I'm in a group anyways. I actually got into a group really quickly tonight, which is cool. Flying blind. Gotta use my instruments. Can't hardly see this dude. All right. I'm gonna start watching World Chat. I've had it off for a little while, but World Chat is always entertaining these days, you know? It's always a good time. This group seems to be pretty good. Yes and no. Yes, it's a good group, but the tank is rushing too much in my opinion, and I think that's just my opinion. But you gotta watch your group's stamina, and when your group is consistently low stamina, like, bro, just take a second, let us rest and recover. But I mean, we're managing, so it's not like he's killing us, you know. It's just a little bit faster than I personally would choose to go, and he's not pulling him back. Okay, he's proving me wrong a little bit, but he should have grabbed that, pulled it way back, because now we're in a big fight and we got no stamina. You know what I mean? So it's not good. And we'll have to just see, because full healer, whatever he's been doing, he's got full stamina. So we'll have to see if he's able to keep everyone up. But warlords, a lot of times warlords would just focus on their songs, and then they can kind of be like backup, you know, emergency healer on top of that. So it works. Oh, they were fighting that Meyer the whole time? Why? Thought this thing was dying kind of slow. Ella grouped with Nathan Napalm and you on stream yesterday. You had a terrible group makeup. Each person was great at their job, so it worked out well. That's cool, man. Glad you got in with some more popular content creators than me. I'm one of the least known Embers Adrift creators, I think. As I know, Elowa is a partner. I think Nathan Napalm is a partner. Excuse me. There's a lot of dust in here from sanding. Had to sand them damn walls down, man. But yeah. But you know, sometimes when you get a smaller game like this, you got people that are, you know, smaller content creators that just want to kind of clout chase with it because it's not as saturated of a market. But I just play, you know, I focus on whatever I want to play. Like gaming to me comes before content creation, because content creation for me is like, it, you know, I do consider it to be like an art form that I'm passionate about, but gaming is still like my main hobby. I'm still like a gamer first, content creator second. So right now, all I want to play is Embers Adrift. So that's why I'm focusing on that. And I haven't made any videos in like 6 weeks. I've just been streaming because that's all I've wanted to do. I don't have any set like I don't really have any rules for myself. I just kind of do whatever I feel like doing. Sometimes I make videos, sometimes I stream. I'm just not gonna worry about it. You do great. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You want to stream, but you don't have the gift of gab. Honestly, man, one of the biggest reasons that I started streaming was that I struggle with talking to people in the real world. I'm a very quiet, you know, reserved person. So when I started streaming, I was very quiet, and I just worked on it. You know what I mean? When I would start streaming, I would try to think to myself, try to talk. And it's difficult. Even if you're good at talking, when you start streaming, it's difficult, because when you're gaming by yourself, you're probably not talking the entire time. You're probably, you know, maybe internalizing some things, maybe saying some things out loud, but you're probably not just continuously bullshitting. And you kind of have to learn to do that. And I think it has helped me with talking to people in the real world, because it's like you kind of can get into that mode, you know? Like, oh, I just need to talk now. Oh shit, I'm being attacked. Oh no, I missed with my mitigation. It's fine, the tank pulled him. I'm stuck, okay. But yeah, I think that you would be fine as long as you can just kind of manage your expectations. Like, if when you start streaming, you're probably not going to be good at it right away. Like, I've been streaming for 2.5 years. And I think that people sometimes are surprised when I say that, because I don't really have a large following or anything, but I've tried all the different platforms. So I started streaming on Twitch. I think it took me, you know, like a couple months or something to get affiliate. And then I was affiliate for a couple months, and then Glimish came out, and I started streaming on Glimish. I did that for a while. And then I had a problem with Glimish. I had a problem with the management, where I didn't want to make a scene or anything. I just didn't like them that much, so I left. And I went to Trovo. Trovo was a lot of fun. Trovo is a very cool place to stream, but the viewership was just not there. So eventually I got bored, because there's never anybody for me to talk to and chat. It was like all the alerts and everything were like so much fun, but there's never anybody there. And it's like I got bored, and then started streaming on YouTube like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. So yeah, I think I've been focusing on YouTube because I never made a lot of videos either until it was probably like 8 or 9 months ago, and then started streaming like a month or two after that, something like that. Oh, who got the... Oh, looks like I got the flux. Did I? No, I did not get the flux. I brought a flux in here with me for some reason. That's funny. But yeah, I think that if I was to give somebody advice right now on where to stream if they were just getting started, I would recommend YouTube 100%. But it depends on like what you're looking for. If what you want is people in chat talking to you, early on, like before you've been, you know, before you've made it big or whatever, YouTube's the way to go. I think YouTube has the best interaction from any site that I've seen. If you want a site that will pay you at the end of the week, even if you only made $2 that week, go with Glemish. Glemish, you can start getting subs and getting paid like day one, and you get paid every week, no matter how much you made. If you want a site that's really fun, and it's like more gamified, but has like a little bit lower viewership and stuff, that would be Trovo. And some people do really well there. Some people get tons of viewership there. I never could. I think from what I saw, I think that MMOs maybe don't do as well over there as certain other genres. I could be wrong. And if you just want to be part of like a larger community, I would say Twitch. But for interaction, definitely YouTube. And I've tried all these sites. This is all based off my personal experiences. And I'm going to stick with YouTube because I've realized that interaction is what I get the most out of. Like, that's my #1 goal. I'm not super worried about making money or like getting famous or anything like that. I just want to like hang out with people, talk to people in chat, have fun, you know. That's like the fun part for me. I get real bored if people aren't talking. But yeah, it works out. When I started streaming on YouTube, I was streaming Lost Ark, and I was playing on the Russian server, so I got a ton of viewership from that because people were waiting for Western release. And a lot of people didn't even realize that the game had been out for years in other countries. So they would come in and be like, how are you playing this? And it's like, just special, I guess. Shadow, what's up? How you doing? Still alive. Glad to hear that. Were you sick or something? But regardless, glad you're still alive, my friend. I am also still alive. Taking the dog to the vet on Friday. Well, I hope that goes well. I'm good. I got some new paneling behind me. I don't know if you noticed or if anybody noticed. Maybe nobody noticed that I had paneling back there in the first place. I don't know. But I'm pretty excited about it. Didn't notice. Okay. It's just me then. That's cool. I'm just gonna keep talking about it so people will tell me that it's cool and it wasn't a waste of money. Oh, why are you worried about your doggo? What happened? Okay, I gotta do my follow-through maneuver here. I wonder if I could go pee while doing this combo, if anybody would notice. I probably could have, but I'll wait. I don't think these guys are gonna hit an Ember ring anytime soon. I'm just gonna tell them BRB. Oh, where's my... Okay, hold on. See if he pulls both. He just... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Gotta get situated. Okay. Give me just a moment and I'll read that. He has a growth on his paw pad. Oh no. It would burst and bleed. It burst and bleed every morning. Vet put him on antibiotics, but now the same thing popped up as the other paw. Dang, that sucks. You weren't sick, but I've been working through Thanksgiving and BF, whatever that is. Your beat. Okay. And your job is pissing you off. Why? What happened with your job? Black Friday? Oh, that's right. You work retail, don't you? Dang. Ugh. That sucks. I would not want to work retail ever. I'm trying to remember if I ever did. I worked at a gas station. I think that's as close as I ever got. I worked at a gas station and I worked at a Subway. Not quite retail. Oh, they posted someone. They promoted someone without posting the job. That sucks. Yeah, a lot of people do that though, I think. They kind of like promote from within, but they might not tell anybody about it ahead of time. But yeah, that's why I left my gas station job, is because people would get promoted that didn't deserve to be promoted or like had no experience over people who had been there a long time, knew what they were doing, stuff like that. And it was just, yeah, I know how that feels. I got out of there. You feel defeated about it because you feel like a loser being overlooked. Well, it's not you, it's the company. Some companies, some places are just like that. And the only thing you could really do to make it better, you know, if you've put your best foot forward and you're being overlooked, then the best thing you could do is just go somewhere else. Sorry, I keep I think there's just some dust in the air still from when I was sanding the walls down. It's getting me tonight. All right. See if it's even worth it to do my combo. I think it is. Oh. Helps if you pay attention. I'm not supposed to have to pay attention. I'm doing my combo. That's usually when I scroll Twitter. But yeah, Shadow, I wouldn't worry too much about it if I was you. Like I said, I don't think it reflects on you as long as you're doing your best. That's all anybody can do. And just go somewhere else. Find a place where you're appreciated. Trust me, I've definitely had to do that before. So. Always happens to you when you first apply to your current job. You put in for supervisor because your resume qualifies me, but wasn't hired someone because it never had a supervisor title. Yeah, some places do that. Require, you know, a certain experience in that role before they'll give you that role. They don't want to be like the one to train you on it. That definitely happens. Oh, they didn't interview you. Oh, that sucks. Did I ever tell you about the time I wasted like 6 hours doing an interview process for a job I knew I couldn't take? I told them in an interview, I was like, I can't take this job, but it's for a railroad company, and it was a traveling job, and I was a single parent. I was like, I can't do a traveling job, but I didn't know ahead of time that it was traveling. I thought it was just like working at a rail yard. And once I got there, there's like 300 people there, and they gave us like a 6-hour class, or not 6 hours, it was like 3 hours of a class. I was like, what the fuck? And then gave us a test at the end of it. And during the test, I'm already like, that 3 hours of class, I was like, okay, so it's a traveling job. And they wanted me to take a hair follicle drug test to prove I hadn't smoked weed in 10 years. I was like, I think I was 25 at the time. I was like, you want me to say I haven't smoked weed since I was 15? Yeah, I'm gonna fail that. Sorry. And then I remember my dad had drove me over there, and I told my dad, I was like, you know, whenever I got out of the class, I was like one of the first people done with the test. And I went to him and I was like, they've got another round for people that pass a test, but I can't take the job. I'm not gonna pass or whatever. And he's like, well, you're here, you might as well get the experience. I was like, shit. So I went back in there, and of course they selected me for the second round of interviews because I aced the fucking test. Yeah, who would have guessed? And I just went in there and told him, like, bro, I'm not taking this job, but thanks for giving me the opportunity. You know, this is a crazy experience. It's a good time. And I had him laughing. And there's like 6 dudes in there interviewing. And, you know, they appreciated me being honest with them. And said they were, you know, sad that I wouldn't be able to take the job. I was like, sorry, bro. Can't do it. Even if you could get like a waiver for the drug test, there's no way I could take a traveling job as a single parent. It wouldn't work out. Like, one lady told us she had to give her dog to her parents because she was traveling so much she just couldn't take care of it. I was like, yeah, can't do that with a kid. So let's see. So you have skills that were required. You're qualified for office manager because you used to do most of it your old jobs, just never given the title. Yeah, they're big on titles, Shadow. Dismissed, or should I say overlooked? You know what you could do, Shadows? You could just lie. You could just say you had the title. If you know the job, then what does it matter? You could just say, yeah, I was the office manager. And then they'll say, well, how do you do this, that, and the other thing? And if you know how to do it, they'll say, okay, looks like you were telling the truth. You know? Give them a fake number. I just say don't call anyone. And that's whenever I apply to a job, I'm like, no, don't call my former employer. And if they ask me why, I'll be like, because that guy's a dick. He'll lie about me. So he's totally making stuff up, man. He's don't talk to that asshole. Oh God. Yeah. I don't know, man. Everybody lies on their resumes about things. I tend to not really lie about stuff just because I've never like applied to a position where I really had to. Like when I'm in now, it's like they knew going into it. There's no way I could try to say I had experience at it because you have to have so much like on the job training and shit. And it's so different from the classroom. There's no way I could have bullshitted my way through that. And even if I had, it wouldn't have mattered because they make everyone go through their own like in-house schooling anyways. So if you say that, you lessen your chances to be hired or even interviewed. I wouldn't know. I've always gotten an interview. Pretty much. There's only one job where I got an interview and did not get hired. And I did not like that guy at all. And I think he could tell I didn't like him. I don't think he liked me either. And it was like, I think we both knew within 5 minutes that it would not have worked out. But yeah, you can definitely say, I mean, I don't know statistically if it would hurt your chances, but you can say either give a fake number or just say don't call. If you're worried about it, just give a number, give them your husband's number and be like, this is my old manager so-and-so. And then they'll call and he'll be like, yep, that was me. She's great. I mean, it's not hard. I used to do shit like that all the time. Not for, yeah, I think I did that for a job. Like giving my sister's number or something. Oh, missed that one. Job was for a huge corporate company. They Googled it, find out if you gave them fake info. I doubt it. But, you know. My opinion on bullshitting whatever you need to bullshit to get the job you want is it's worth trying. If you think you're going to go in there and be like, well, I don't have a very good chance of getting this job, try to improve your chances. Worst thing they can say is get the fuck out of here. The only thing that I would be worried about if I was gonna like be dishonest on a job interview or something is if they ask if I know how to do something, I'm not gonna pretend like I know it because I wouldn't want them to call me out, be like, show me. Fuck. I don't know. But if it's something like a title, man, if you know how to do it and you just never had the title, I can go for it. And here's another thing you can say also. If they came back like, well, actually, so-and-so said you didn't have that title. Be like, oh, misunderstanding. My bad. Wasn't a lie, it was a misunderstanding. You know? Why not? Oh, is he pulling it back? All right, get my follow through going on. And now we're chilling. We're chilling with the combo. I don't have to move or do nothing. Hey. All right, and we're back. And she's dead. Da-na-na. Ooh, need some more nicotine. Yeah, y'all fight that vagabond, man. I'm gonna sit down for a second. What are they gonna do? Kick me out? Oh, I'm missing so much stuff about ego in the world chat. Shit. I like keeping up with the drama. Actually, I also like stoking the drama when possible. Because they're absolutely ridiculous. If you don't know, there's a guild called Ego on our server who everybody not in the guild absolutely hates. Like, oh my god, they're so fucking annoying. But it's also funny. So they'll post a world chat and they just say like the most ridiculous, obnoxious shit. They're like frat boys or something. And this game has a much older community, you know, older player base than most other MMOs, so they don't want to deal with the frat boy bullshit. So they all get pissed off and tell them, you know, fuck off. and it's a good time. And then I'll of course like stoke the fire, you know. I'll stir that barrel every chance I get. Can't help it. I'm an instigator. These people will spread and more will appear, maybe, but these guys are from Albion, so I think they'll probably be, they've only been around for like a week. They'll probably be here for like a month and then go back, if I had to guess. I doubt people like that would stick with a such a slower, like, you know, low budget game. Ego is pretty cringe. They are, but at the same time, one way to look at it is now there is one place to consolidate all the douchebags so they don't end up in my guild. So that's good. And if you look at it like that, it's pretty positive. But I can't really do nothing right now because I'm streaming and aquifer and stuff. But if I was just like farming or something right now, I'd be in world chat stirring shit for sure. I've called him out a few times because the guy will go in and be like, we have the #1 guild, or we have the largest guild, and it's like, you're not the largest guild, not by a long shot. And like, what are the metrics for rating yourselves #1? What are we basing this off of? It's stupid. There's nothing to even measure that with. And I doubt that the guy even knows how many members he has, because you have to actually count. You have to go through and count how many members. It doesn't tell you in the guild menu. I wish that it would. I have requested that. But as of right now, you have to go in and manually count how many guild members do I got, and you count each one. We're at like, I think we're at like 165-ish, within like 2 or 3 of that, pretty sure. But yeah. But yeah, if you just want to sort online, offline, yeah, that would be good too. I want both. I want both things. I want online, offline, and like total number, how long they've been offline, shit like that. Because some people, I don't know if they just haven't been online in a while, or if I just keep missing them, you know. But yeah, if anybody sees this and they see Ego in chat saying they're #1 guild, if you are a young frat boy like male, you will probably like them. Otherwise, you probably will not. That's all I can really say. They're a bunch of, you know, people that have played the game for about a week. They don't know very much. We did have one guy from their guild come and join our guild and told us some things about how, you know, he basically helped them learn the game, and then whenever they surpassed him in level, they stopped playing with him. And I thought that was pretty messed up, because like you know, using and abusing your guild members, kind of throwing them away, right? Like, oh, we needed you when you were teaching us, but now we've surpassed you because we play, you know, 14 hours a day, so now you're not good enough. I don't appreciate that kind of ideology in general, but you know, at the end of the day, it's really not my problem, because I'm gonna be here for a long time and they are not. But it's entertaining and annoying at different times of the day. Sometimes it's annoying, sometimes it's just hilarious. But all in all, I mean, it's one of the things that'll keep people playing because they'll remember the drama, you know? So that's good. Not that it's necessarily good to have drama, but there's a silver lining to everything. Most things. Pretty much anything video game related. Ugh, I don't want to be in front of this guy. There we go. Like in most evil groups of men, most of common people are your average run-of-the-mill good people who just got swept up in it all. Yeah, fair enough. That's, I think one of the biggest issues for me is when they make false claims. Like, I'm pretty sure the dude is just joking around, but it's the fact that he tries to say like we're the biggest or something like that, and it's not true, but then that causes people to join. So then it's like you're kind of building, you know, a guild, you know, an organization founded on lying, which is not good. But I don't really give a shit. I'll tell you right now, I don't particularly like that dude. That is hard to say when your mouth is dry. But yeah, don't really like the dude, but you know, what are you gonna do? I'll tell you what I really don't like is when they go after other people in chat. And it's like, there's some people that are really nice people and who have been around a long time. Whoa, what's this? Pond Treaders. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna greet them though, because I don't actually, that wouldn't be an upgrade for this character. So the polite thing to do would be to greet it. But people, there's some really nice people that you'll see in chat that I didn't even realize that was named. That was named Meyer, named Lotus. But anyways, the nice people in chat will get attacked by this guy who, you know, it's nothing major. It's just nitpicking and name calling and, you know, immature shit that I can't help but participate in sometimes. But I do wish he wouldn't go after, you know, these people that don't really deserve it. Whereas he's definitely the guy that deserves it. But yeah. All right. I'm not sure what other named is down here. I'm so lost, it's not even funny. I have no idea where we are. I've never seen that named Meyer, I don't think. Because last time I saw a named Meyer in here, it was definitely not Lotus. All right, let's play High at the Planetarium. That's good music. I like that one. You're a joker, quite spicy. Sometimes your jokes cut deeper than you would like, so I tend to cut most people slack, but if you earn that bad rep, you probably deserve it. Yeah, that's kind of what it is, because it's like when he's joking around, I don't really care, and it's kind of funny, but then sometimes it's like he just takes it too far. And it's just real douchey about it. And I think the difference is like just lying about shit. I think that's what aggravates me. And then, you know, antagonizing people as opposed to like just poking fun at them, like actually going after them and antagonizing them. But it's not a huge deal. It's funny most of the time. Turn off world chat day one so you miss most of the drama. You're out of the loop. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's been happening for like a week. These guys came over from Albion. They started a guild. They used some people and then threw them away, and then started posting that they're like the largest, most active, #1 guild on the server, and just all, you know, bullshit. But they're like convincing people to join because they're saying these things, and that pissed a bunch of people off. And then if anybody tries to say anything, they like attack them in chat. Oh shit, shit, which one slept? Okay. Okay, sorry, they're confusing me because they're attacking 2 different targets. I don't know. I know which one we're supposed to be attacking, but I don't want to be like obstinate about it. But yeah, like they went after me because I said he was full of shit, and he's I don't even remember what he said. It was something really fucking rude, but I didn't. Let me think. What the fuck did he say to me? He said something. Oh, he said we're the largest guild, and I said, oh, how many members do you have? And he said something like 250 or something ridiculous. I was like, bullshit. And then somebody said, I hope you said that on stream. And I was like, no, but I will if you want me to talk about it on stream. And then he said something about coming on stream to talk about how he built like a larger, more successful guild than me, and had what, quarter of the time, half the time, something like that. I was like, sure, man. If you want to come on stream and talk about how full of shit you are, go for it. I don't give a fuck. Guys, I'm going to talk about it. You know I'm going to. But it's such a small community. You know, there's only like a handful of big guilds. Ego still is probably not in the top like 5 largest guilds if I had to guess, but I don't actually know. Because there's no way to track that. Unless you're in their guild and count all their members. But I think the largest guilds are Fires of Heaven, Glory Days, Embers After Dark, maybe. I'm not sure how active they still are because I don't see a ton of them anymore. Well, Monk there is an Embers After Dark, so there's still at least some of them around. But I think that's a much larger guild. I think they just recruit more on Discord. What was another one? Fires of Heaven, Glory Days, Embers After Dark, Embers Underground. I think that's like the 4 main large guilds. And then Ego is just for the last week popping off. But like I said, nobody knows how many members they actually have. It could be 20, it could be 200. There's no way of knowing, because there's also 0% chance that they're ever going to be honest about it. Yeah, just full shit. So I would like for them to make public metrics. That would be cool. Because then you can't lie about shit. And then everybody can see, oh, maybe they are the biggest guild on the server. Maybe they really did get over 200 members in a week, which no one else was ever able to do. You know, good for them. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. But yeah, it just would be nice if there was a way of seeing that information publicly. But yeah, Usually what happens nowadays with world chat is ego will pop off about some bullshit, and then everyone will kind of talk shit to him for like 10-20 minutes, and then eventually it kind of fades away, and that's about it. I think it happens maybe 2 or 3 times a day, but I'm not on all day. I'm only on, you know, last couple hours of the afternoon usually, so I don't know. I do know that they are definitely the most hated guild on the server. Mostly because they're the only hated guild on the server that I know of. Everybody else gets along. They're the only ones that have started drama. They're the only ones that have people that actively dislike them. It is what it is, you know. For the number of subs you have, you get a lot of views, interactions. Well, I appreciate that. That could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. You could look at it glass half full. Smaller content creator gets a lot of views. Or you could look at it glass half empty. Dude who gets a lot of views gets way less subs. People check him out and don't like him. That's possible. That's very possible. Not gonna assume that I would be liked by everyone. But I like to think of it, you know, glass half full, small content creator gets a lot of views. But yeah. Oh, is the ancient croc down here? I want to say the ancient croc is somewhere around here, usually. Maybe he didn't spawn. Oh shit, am I doing the wrong one? Shit, sorry, I didn't see the other one. My bad. I did not see that mire. This is when having an enemy list would be super useful, because I did not see that guy around the thing. Lurking, by the way, listening about your ego issues. Yeah, I have a massive ego issue. Yeah. It's not a huge deal. It's just the only drama in the game, so it's all I can really talk about drama-wise. Like I said, everyone else gets along from what I can see. I mean, obviously there's individuals that don't like each other, but it's the only hated guild. So I guess that's an achievement. Ancient Croc was up yesterday and we searched the entire dungeon, couldn't find it. Dang, that sucks. I've got 3 pieces of gator scale gear. And there's 2 named crocs in here that drop it. Ancient is one of them, and then something, I think the other one's name is Stone Gullet. Should have just jumped down on top of it. Yeah. For sure, bro. Alright, let's take out this mire first. Oh, I didn't get him off me. Oh no. I used my aggro mitigation and it did nothing. Okay, which one are we going for? The 2. All right. Get him, get him. All right, got him. Was not paying attention. Now I am. Well, I'm out of stuff to do. There we go, use my advantage strike. Oh, I gotta re-up my food. And my tea. I gotta make some more tea too. Ooh, I gotta go deer hunting. Get some leaves to make tea. I wish they'd up the drop rate of the leaves, because it seems like I'm always out of tea. You can hunt deer for an hour and get like 6 leaves. Oh, shit. I don't know if I should use my combo because he's gonna be dead soon. Waste not, you know. Oh, I'm gonna have to pee again soon, man. Damn. All right, this is a good opportunity. All right, I'll be right back. Gotta pee. All right. See where they ran off to. Yeah, I get comfy. Well, I'm close enough to get loot, so that's good. All right. Now I get situated. I gotta tell them I'm leaving about 20 minutes. I guess I can. Yeah, I'll go and tell them. I try to give people as much time as possible nowadays. It's like, I was giving people like 15 minutes heads up. Like, I gotta leave in like 15 minutes. And then next thing you know, it's been 45 minutes. They're like, yeah, we're almost out of here. Like, shit. Get yourself a trucker bottle and keep it under the desk. Dude, that's one thing I would never do. Which, first of all, I've never peed in a bottle for gaming at all. Never been one of those guys. But I would definitely not do that streaming. That would be so awkward. And I think you might actually get in trouble for it, because I'm pretty sure people could tell, right? Like, it might make a noise or something. I don't know. I feel like you would be able to tell if someone was pissing on stream. No poop sack? Ugh, gross. No way. I can tell you a funny story about my kid, though. So my kid one day, I think he was like 6, and he was playing the Switch in the living room. The Switch was 3 feet from the bathroom door. and he decided he didn't want to stop playing the Switch, so he pooped his pants. And then, in order to not get caught, but also still not stop playing the Switch, he reached in, pulled out the turd, and tried to throw it behind the entertainment center. And the entertainment center had those drawers that go, it's like the cubes, and it's just got like a crate in it, like a cloth, I don't know what to call it, like a cloth box or whatever. And one of those was pushed back, and the turd fell into it, and it was the one that had all the Switch controllers and games and stuff like that. So it took me, I think, 3 days to figure out what smelled so bad in the living room. And when I found it, yep, I open the drawer and I see a turd sitting in the drawer on top of the Switch games. I was so fucking mad. Ooh, I was mad. I had to go in there with the Lysol wipes and stuff and clean off all the games, the controllers, everything. And I'm like, I cannot believe, because it's not like he stopped to go wash his hands. I was like, I cannot believe that you threw a turd in here, didn't wash your hands, just getting poop all over the damn house. That's kids, man. Kids, because I talked to somebody else, their kid did like almost the exact same thing. It may be just little boys, but man, it's like they get so into the game. You really gotta manage. Like nowadays, small kids, you gotta manage their game time like crazy, because they will get too into it and they will just stop everything else. It's like nothing else exists. Oh God, could teach your kid like they teach cats, shove their face in it. I'm pretty sure you would go to jail for that. I'm not 100%, but yeah, that would be awful. Kids are not cats. That's an important distinction. Your son has mild autism. He used to hold it for hours just so he could play a game. He quit at 5. That's good. Yeah, it's to be honest, I think that's just all kids nowadays, because you got to think about the difference in games from like when I was, or your cats are like your kids, yeah. But you know, I grew up in the 90s, right? So I grew up, I had a Game Boy, I had Super Nintendo, and they were fun, but they're nothing like these Switch games and stuff like that kids nowadays have. So I'm wondering if that's what it is, if it's just like the games are just too fun for young kids to handle. You know, maybe that's why I never did that when I was a kid. I don't know. You grew up spending time outside? Yeah. I mean, I did too. You know, I used to get in trouble for digging holes. Digging holes was like my thing when I was a kid. I would go outside and I would dig a hole deeper, you know, deeper than I was tall. And then I'd have to yell and have somebody come pull me out of it. And I used to love jumping off of things. That was like the other thing that got me in a lot of trouble. I would climb on things, you know, the highest thing I could climb just so I could jump off of it. I got a lot of trouble one time because my dad left the ladder up, and we lived in a 1-story house, but I think he was putting up Christmas lights or something. I went up there and jumped off the roof. I was like 8. I got in a lot of trouble for that. But climbed trees and went fishing. Yeah, me too. But I also played video games. You're 43 now, grew up wrestling alligators in the pond, go to Georgia. Yeah, man, I grew up in Florida. Never wrestled an alligator, but I've definitely seen plenty of them. I always stayed way the hell away from gators. Man, they scare the shit out of me. I ain't messing with no fucking gator. I did go to middle school and high school in Georgia though. There's a place called McDonough, which is like south. I think it's just straight south of Atlanta, if I remember right. Good times, man. Good times. Honestly, I think I prefer Georgia to Florida, but I don't know. Weather-wise, at least. Oh, not gonna be able to do anything for a minute. No joke, had these 3-foot tiny gators. We grab them and eat them. Swamp chicken. Yeah, I have eaten gator. And it's pretty good. It's just rubbery. So, like, if I had to choose between gator and chicken, I would choose chicken. But the taste is not very much different at all. It's just the texture of it, that rubberiness. All right, gonna use my combo. Got river frog, got another mire over there. I'm hoping that we're clearing towards another ember ring. Otherwise, I'll have to run back. And just hope I live. You make it into a burger or taco meat. If it is cut fine, you won't get the rubber texture. That makes sense. I've never tried that. The way that I had it was like breaded, like chicken tenders, but like smaller, like pieces. But yeah, gator tacos sounds really good, actually. That would be cool. But yeah, see, remember how I was talking about all the ego stuff in World Chat earlier? And that's already all dropped off. It's like they'll try to keep it going for a little while, but eventually people will just lose interest in it because it's either funny or inflammatory for like 10-20 minutes. And then people are just kind of over it, like whatever. That's good too, but the best part is that it was free. Yeah, hell yeah, man. We should be clearing towards another ember ring before too long. Yeah, seeing vagabonds. So probably not too far from the surface then. I am totally lost, by the way. I have no idea where we are. I'm just guessing we're not too far from the surface because we're back to finding humans again. When you get real deep, it's just mires and rocks. Oh, something else that I did with my audio for this stream, I was messing with my VSTs and I realized I don't think I like one of the VSTs I was using called an exciter. And I was like, maybe I'll try it just turning this off. Because I don't really know my way around VSTs and stuff like that. I just watched a video of how to set this mic up in a way that sounds really good and did all the things that that guy did. So, you know, I'm definitely not an audio engineer at all. But that was one of the things that I was maybe like a little bit iffy on. You know, tried it with, tried it without, and it's like you can't really tell a difference, but I think I like it better without. Not a big difference either way, but I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow. Usually what I do with my streams is I'll watch it the next day while I'm at work, or I'll just have it in my pocket and I'll listen to it. And then that way, you know, it's a good way to check audio and all that. But also, if there's a part that I realize I want to clip and turn into a short or something, then I'll, you know, look at it, mark down the timestamp, because that'll make it easier for me to find to cut out when I'm at home without having to sit and watch the whole thing at home, or, you know, skim through and just try to find stuff, which is more difficult. But my wife makes fun of me for watching my own streams, so I'm like, I gotta check. I gotta check on the audio and stuff. I gotta, you know, see if there's anything worth clipping. You got to. Have you ever played EverQuest P99? I have not. I remember somebody talking about it. I don't remember if it was you or not. But no, I never played EverQuest. I played EverQuest 2. I tried. Let me just say, I tried EverQuest 2. Did not like it. I just thought it was confusing. UI is a big deal to me. If it's a very confusing and complicated UI, it's a huge turnoff for me. And that was one of the things that was confusing. But also the quests that I was on, I just could not figure out what it was asking me to do. And I was like, I'm not really feeling this one. But I never played the original EverQuest, and I don't know what P99 is. It's a lot like this, but with magic. That's cool. So I guess I'm not... There's supposed to be some sort of, you know, magic eventually. We're getting something to do with the Ember. Something, I think they called it, like, I think they said alchemy or something. I don't know. P99 has a terrible UI, but it's a lot like Embers. Yeah, you would be surprised to learn how important UI actually is to me. Like, I think it's important to a degree that doesn't really make sense, and I don't know why. I think that the UI severely impacts my ability to enjoy a game. Same thing with character customization, man. I don't play games that I can't make a custom character on anymore. Don't know why I'm like that. That's how I am. You plan to stick with Embers? You're digging this game? That's good, man. I want to see you back online for sure. I didn't expect to like this game as much as I do. When it, you know, was about to launch, I've been following Eloa for a long time for ESO stuff, and I knew she was involved with it, so I decided to try it out, and just like immediately I was having so much fun. I'm like, this is a wonky game, but I am really enjoying it. So because I'm you know, I'm an indie game enthusiast, I love indie games, I've always been able to kind of cut indie games some slack on certain things. Like, okay, this has got some wonky animations, but you know, I'm able to kind of turn a blind eye to that and accept that. I guess just because I've been into indie games for so long. Some people are not. Some people have a huge issue with that. They just want the AAA polished games, and that's fine. You know, you do you. But this has been a great experience for me. You know, it's telling what kind of quality a game is when a video on a 15-year-old game garners 2K views and a video on a game a year old only 143 views. Yeah, I guess so. What game did you make a video on that's only a year old? You didn't know she was the same Eloa? Yeah. She's been a YouTube and Twitch partner for a while. I used to watch her ESO stuff all the time. She does ESO, Final Fantasy 14. I think she does Guild Wars 2. Don't quote me on that. I don't quite remember. Oh, New World. Yeah. Yeah, well, you got to think about market saturation also, Shadow. So if somebody searches New World, there's going to be 100 people, you know, 100 videos in front of yours that are made by much larger creators. Whereas if they search for Lord of the Rings Online, there's going to be far fewer people, you know, far fewer videos for them to scroll through before they get to yours. And also a much higher chance that your video will be recommended by a different creator. So it's stuff like that. Yeah, New World also, yes, the game is shit, but it still has a decent number of people playing it. But, you know, you make a video on New World, you're competing with like Asmongold, Lazy Peon, like all the big content creators have some kind of video on New World that are recent. You know, when's the last time you saw Lord of the Rings Online video recently by a much larger creator? Sometimes they do. I think that Josh Strife Hayes has one. Don't remember if Lazy has one. I wish that Josh Strife Hayes would make a video on Embers Adrift. That would be a good one to do. Oh, we're back to Lotus. That's cool. We're just like making a loop. Peon was starving for content at some point. Yeah. Oh, she's okay. She slept Lotus. Or kill the other Mire first. Definitely don't want to be in front. New World has a lot of great features, sound, climbing, parkour, and the dungeons, but you hate the questing and leveling. Yeah, same, but it's important to note that they have recently changed at least the early game questing and leveling experience. So, you know, used to you would just go in and like farm the board or whatever to level. But now there's actually a quest line. I'm not sure how far it goes because I played it on the public test server and it only went to like level 15. So I'm not sure how far it goes now, but those first 15 levels were way more fun than they used to be. So I think at some point, New World is going to be a great game, but I think it might be like another year or two. And that's if they keep making good progress. They've changed a lot about it, and some of it has been really good changes. They've had a ridiculous journey with development. New World has same features that almost every other MMO has. Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, they definitely have. Oh, well, I don't know about these earrings. Just 10 chemical debuff. I don't know. I'm just going to read that shit. But they definitely have the best gathering and crafting. I don't know about crafting. They have the best gathering of probably any MMO. And I think a lot of people feel that way about it. Like, I think a lot of people really enjoy the gathering in that game. Not so sure about the crafting. New World is a fraction of every other MMO out there. Yeah. Too many people too tried the fresh start server, got this epic quest, journeying miles underground just to stand in line waiting to kill a boss. Oh no. It goes beyond 15 levels, but your fresh start carries level 20 or so. I don't think you have yet to pick a faction. They push the faction choice further down the line. Okay. Gathering, yes. Crafting, fuck no. Okay, I can agree with that. I'm sure population will go down, but day one it was packed. Yeah. Well, that happens a lot. People wanted to check it out, but I think we're close to an Ember ring. I think I see the glow from one. Not 100% sure. Leveling, crafting in New World is like you have to make items just to decon them, which is stupid waste of mats. Yeah. I think a lot of games are like that, but yeah, what's funny is when I tried crafting in Guild Wars 2, I thought that that's what I was supposed to do. and I wasted a ton of mats and money trying to level my crafting like that. And then I looked up a guide because I was like, this doesn't feel right. I'm going through a ton of money. I'm not seeing a ton of reward here. And then I learned that I was doing it completely wrong. Started following a guide, and it was like, I mean, it was so fast and easy once I started doing it the right way. But yeah. So I would say Guild Wars 2 has good crafting. It's just you gotta learn how to do it because it's kind of different. The sound design of Gathering is top tier. Agreed. The crack of the pick mining or the thud of the axe logging. Amazing. Hate the game though. Yeah, I think a lot of people agree with you. Yeah. This dude's trying to sell leggings for 6 gold. I don't think anybody would pay 6 gold for leggings. Guild Wars 2 becomes daunting when you're limited to making 1 item per day for... Oh, yeah. I did get to that point, actually. I made a legendary weapon. I don't remember if I told you that. I made a legendary sword. I think? Or did I make... No, not legendary. What's the pink one? Ascended. Yeah. I can't remember now. I would have to go look. I either made a legendary or an ascended, but I think it was ascended. I'm pretty sure. Because it wasn't crazy hard, but I know what you're talking about, like making one per day. Legendaries take months to make. Yeah. So I definitely made an ascended weapon then. Because it took me like 2 days or something like that. 2 or 3 days. Because you have to have a precursor to make a legendary. Is the Ascended the precursor? Like you have to make the Ascended first and then make the legendary from that? Or is that a different thing? I don't know. I haven't played Guild Wars 2 in like 2 months. No? Okay. Hard to remember. Okay, each legendary has a specific precursor for it. Gotcha. I kind of want to ask these guys if we're near an Ember ring, because I gotta go. But I feel like I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I go around the corner and it's right there. You know what I mean? I really thought I saw the glow from one, so I'm surprised we haven't found one yet. But yeah, I'm not seeing one. I'm not sure if they... It does... I really doubt this guy gives a shit that I have to go. You know? I'm gonna have to ask him. If I can even get him to answer. This dude has just been go the whole time. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever had a tank give less fucks about his team's stamina than this guy. Some of them require dungeon runs and other gathering stuff. Oh, you have to use the Midstick Forge. You're like 80% done with a legendary dagger and center, but man, I dread doing a dungeon for dungeon currency to buy a gift. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, the tank is not going to answer me at all. We have got good good XP. I haven't got any gear from this run, but yeah, it's whatever. I'm wondering if I should just log out, be like, all right, see ya, and then deal with it tomorrow, like finding the Ember ring tomorrow. I don't have anything in here that I would care about losing. If I died, I'd probably just abandon this bag. Like, it's 5 silver, sure, but I'm not super worried about 5 silver. I definitely don't want to spend another half hour trying to find an ember ring. Yeah, die and forfeit your bag again, for sure. Oh, look what would have happened if I didn't kill that frog with him. Ah, nothing would have happened because I didn't get it. That's the second one I missed out on this run. Damn it. Oh, well, can't do my combo if I can only do one of them. Where is that? Is that fog or is that smoke from an ember ring? I don't know. You see what I'm talking about? But yeah, if I don't see an ember ring in the next like 2 or 3 minutes, I'm just gonna log out. Like, deal with it tomorrow. I think it's just fog. I'm wondering if the tank either just doesn't know where he's going and is just running randomly, or if he just legit is like, don't give a fuck, just moving forward. Who cares? Like, bro, you gotta take care of your team or you're gonna build a bad reputation. Like I said earlier, this is a small server. People remember shit if you're like an asshole to people. I definitely try not to be. But also, I'm not staying up super late just because this guy doesn't want to go to an ember ring. All right. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I wish I could memorize these dungeons, but I absolutely cannot. And also, I think there's an ember ring down here that does not have a... Okay. Boop. Let's see. Nugget run. I could just run that way, see what happens. But I can just run back. I just wish I knew which way it was, because I would run that direction, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna just go run this way. I think fire is the next area. Okay. That was the the brigands that thinks it is. Oh, I think you're almost back to the good camp spot. Was that the like the kind of building area where people always camp? I'm surprised this group didn't try to camp. It's probably the first aquifer group I've gotten into that they didn't try it. Oh. The big room, and then up the thing, you take a left, and there either be death or the buildings. Okay. Is this the big room? And then that's the thingy over there? Okay. Monk said he's very close on leveling. He's at 97%. But, like, dude, that's not my fucking problem, bro. Sorry, but it's not. I mean, they can keep going without me. I'm just DPS. I don't really matter that much. I mean, you kill things a little bit slower, but I mean, I've had such a small amount of stamina this entire time from just going nonstop, but it really, it's not like I've been able to just pump out DPS on every enemy. Alrighty. Well, there's yeah, there's a vent right there. Cool. All right. Okie dokie. Well, you're off to bed. All right. Good night, Shadow. And all looks the same. Yeah, it does, dude. That's the problem. That's gonna be a good spot to end the stream. Thank you guys for definitely noticing that I changed my panels, and for all the compliments that I've gotten on my new panels. They're definitely not a waste of money. I will be sure to tell my wife all about it, and I appreciate you. But yeah, good night, everyone. I am gonna get out of here, and I will be back Friday night, 8:45 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you there. Thank you and good night.